happening down here. And Jeremy, you actually, we were talking to the state troopers over here that are running these gunboats, and you heard something that you had never heard before.
Yeah, I didn't. They literally told me that USA and Canada are number 1 and 2 for slave trade in the world. Who would have ever thought? The land of the free, the home of the brave, you know, and who would have ever thought that that in this land that we're experiencing this right now? But you know what? The Democrats of the old are the Democrats of the new. They were the slave party of the old. They're the slave party of the new. And whether you think that they're complicit or whether you think they caused this, they sure are welcoming it, Ben. And I got to tell you, it's sickening, especially as an American. I live all the way up in New Hampshire. I'm a huge fan of Ken Paxton, and getting to meet him here today and actually getting firsthand what's going on. You'll never hear this on any of these other fake woke news stations. Ever. You got to get down here. You got to hear it for yourself safely, of course.
Yeah, Ben, is this about, when he says the slave, is this about the cartels bringing the human trafficking across that owes them money and really assigns them to a life of misery?
Exactly, and part of it, you hear about, or maybe you haven't heard this. So a lot of them, it costs a minimum of $4,000 to get across that border. Yep. Cartels making $4,000, up to $50,000 per person coming across. Well, obviously, if you're desperate, in desperate poverty, you don't have the money to do that. So what you end up doing is giving yourself or giving your children as payment. But what a lot of people don't realize is even once you get across the border, the people that think they're being smuggled across, they may not know at first what's being done to them. Once they get here, they're told, we have a house for you, we have a job for you. What they're not told is that house, they're never able to leave, and that job they're never able to leave. It is slavery, and it's whether it's a sex trade or just indentured servitude. That is shocking that America and Canada are the number 1 and number 2.
It's
slavery.
It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Everything this country's done, the arc of this country's history. Okay, Brandon.